Welcome, Gemini. We're doing your June 2025 tarot forecast. It is a general reading, so trust yourself on what resonates, leave what does not. Big welcome to those that are new to my channel, those that follow me regularly, love your support. And this reading is for wherever Gemini is in your birth chart, sun, moon, rising sign. And if you're cross-watching, big welcome. Now, I will just mention that if you're watching this reading in a different language other than English, it's been automatically dubbed by YouTube. You can change the language setting in the top right-hand corner of the video. So there's 10 languages to select from, or you can roll it back to English if you prefer the original version. No control over the dubbing, so just keep that in mind. Now, we are going to be doing something quite different today. So we're going to be having a look at some Atlantean energy as terms of your guidance, as well as ancient Eastern energies. We're going to have a look at the divine feminine, divine masculine. And we're going to be having a look at any truths you need to face, anything you're working yourself through right now in terms of energies, circumstances, and pull your lots of clarifiers. Let's dive in. So if you don't know what Atlantean energy is, you may feel a connection to Atlantis in a past life. It also means children of the light. All right, Gemini, let's see what you need to know around Atlantean energy. Okay, it's a time for you to release the creative genius within. So there's an idea in here within you that possibly you want to tap into, you're exploring. It's really saying you're limitless. And to focus on your blessings, there's an individual there standing in the light of a star being shined upon them. So it's about adjusting what you think you deserve. Now, we can have blessings and be very appreciative of what is in our life. And Spirit's saying you need to raise those expectations. You deserve more. Where are you settling for less than what you're worth? Oh, some of you are feeling gloomy and pessimistic about life, which means you need to shift your focus. Bring yourself back to the present moment. When we're feeling gloomy, we're worst case scenario happening in the headspace or the emotional waters, projecting stuff into the future that may or may not happen, feeling really negative about life and situations. And you need to move beyond the limits you've placed around yourself. So some of you, fearing the worst, have placed limits around yourself. Now, it could be that you feel that there's a situation in your life that you feel like disempowered to sort out. You're feeling hopeless about a situation. And Spirit's saying you need to extend yourself, reach higher, remove the blockages you've placed around yourself. And you got the glory of the garden. So this represents that you are the roots, the trunk of a tree, the body of a tree, as well as the fruit, right? So it's up to you to create solid roots, to hold on to your center, your strength that holds that fruit up. The actions that you take, create that fruit on the tree, cultivate the fruit on the tree. What is it that you do want to cultivate? You are the whole ecosystem. So your thoughts define how you feel about life. Your actions will define what outcomes, things you achieve in your life. All right, let's put you some Eastern guidance. Okay, you pulled Azurite. Those that have got a creative idea right now, you need to place some focus on it. So you're possibly putting a whole lot of things before it, saying, I don't have time to do it, or you're not spending time on that creative idea. And Spirit saying if you want to bring it to life, you need to focus. Well, you've also pulled Amber, which is spending some time in laughter, having some fun. This is to lift your spirits and focus on your blessings. And you've also got Selenite, so you need to trust your spiritual guidance. Now, Selenite traditionally will cleanse all the other crystals around it. It will empower and amplify the power of the crystals around it. You need to cleanse your energy and trust in the spiritual guidance coming to you, opening up to spiritual guidance. You've also pulled Jade, which is all about your dreams and doing some dream work. Now, we can place, if you're having sleepless nights, you could place Jade under your pillow to have a restful sleep, to have positive dreams coming through to you. There could be something that comes through to you in your dreams that's going to help you move beyond the limits you've placed around yourself. And you pulled the pearl, which is all about purity. Now, the pearl is created in an oyster shell out of irritation, right? So it's an organism that irritates the pearl. So the pearl then wraps pearlescent substance around that irritational organism to create a pearl. Now, a pearl is very beautiful and pure, but it didn't get created like that. So we're saying the challenges and life experiences you've gone through have helped you create the layers of self and made you who you are. They weren't there to harm you. They were there to help you grow. So how do you polish your own pearl? How do you purify your thoughts so that you have a more positive life? All right, let's have a look at any truths you may need to face right now. Okay, so we're saying there's a deep awakening happening within your soul about something you want to create, something you want to do that's very creative. It's totally in alignment with who you are. Okay. Some of you need to release attachments to a person or an outcome. It's directly related to you focusing on your blessings. So are you recycling through something that happened in the past? Do you need to just close the door on it and let it go? Are you focusing too much on an outcome that you're worrying it's not going to happen versus just going with the flow? Some of you need to improve your health and fitness. Those of you feeling gloomy, you need to boost up your life force energy, do some things that move that physical body, which means we're going to put some endorphins through the body. And there's also a need for you not to compromise yourself right now. This is directly related to you moving beyond your limits. So what's important to you, the path you want to follow, being true to yourself. And some of you need to find your flow, or you are finding your flow. All right, let's pull some guidance for the Divine Feminine here today. Okay, some of you are opening up to love. So releasing an old love, opening up to a new love. Some of you are opening up to doing what you love. Okay, so we're saying you inspire and lift others up. So that is a divine path for you if you want to follow it. Now, it could be a pathway. It could be how you show up in life. Okay, you've got the mother energy right now, so you're very nurturing and caring. All right, Divine Masculine, what do you need to know? Okay, you've pulled the Zeta male personality, which means that you defy gender expectations about what it is to be a man. So you don't like to be in a traditional role that represents the masculine energy. You could be somebody who's quite sensitive or supportive. You could be spiritual. There's something about you where you challenge the norms of what it is to be a man. You're also very career focused right now. Okay, and there's some confidence issues going on within yourself. So there's a bit of second guessing and doubting yourself about what you're capable of. All right, let's put some guidance around your energy. Firstly, the Divine Feminine. Okay, Spirit's saying your plans are going to work out. There's going to be this big positive shift in energy for you. Got the Sun coming out. And here again, you've got this message. You need to release attachments to something that's holding you stuck. Where are you holding yourself stuck? Yeah, you've got to be more practical. So this is the thinking woman. Getting out of those emotional waters, fear-based thoughts, being very practical. All right, guys. Okay, Spirit's saying you need more rest and relaxation to boost your life force energy up. And things are happening for you, possibly a little bit slower than you're hoping for, but they are percolating. And you are very action orientated, so just keep moving yourself forward. Pull you some guidance from the Goddess Guidance deck. Firstly, for the Divine Feminines here today. Oh, Spirit's saying expect a miracle. Just know your prayers have been heard. They are being answered by the divine. So the divine's trying to help you as much as they possibly can. Kind of got to ask yourself, am I helping myself? Am I blocking my flow by my thoughts and energy? You've got to take a leap of faith and get out of your comfort zone. Move yourself forward. And to create some inner peace within yourself. So how do you come back to a place of inner peace? Cultivate it. All right. Divine Masculine. Okay, you are somebody who is quite sensitive or feeling quite sensitive right now. You may be a little extra sensitive to energies of others around you right now, spiritual energy. There's a need for you to focus on what you're passionate about, self-care, particularly in your time off. And you are very independent, so that's important to you, maintaining your independence. All right, let's pull some healing messages, firstly for the Divine Feminine. Oh, you pulled peace on top of peace. Some of you need to come back to a place of peace. Releasing the anxiety and the worry. You need to be more flexible with the timing of things, the process of things, even yourself. And here comes gratitude coming out. So when we're in a state of lack or feeling gloomy, say one thing to yourself. What are you grateful for in that moment? What is one thing you're grateful for in that moment? Be very simple. Just getting you out of state of lack. All right, guys. Okay, Spirit's again saying pay attention to your dreams. Some of you may be connecting to past lives in the dream state. Where your soul has traveled. Yeah, because you're divinely connected to Source right now. You can tap directly into Source. I know people talk about astro travel. Well, for me, astro travel can go like that. Instantly there. Some people make it bigger than Ben Hur to astro travel. It's not. Some of you tapping into past lives. All right, let's have a look and see what guidance for your next actions here. All right, this is for the Divine Feminine. Spirit is saying there is an opportunity here that you could take up and embrace. And you've got security here. Your angels and spirit guides are watching over you. They're protecting you right now. Your ancestors are watching over you. You've just got to be in more flow. Some of you are resisting flow, resisting change, resisting getting out of your comfort zone. All right, Divine Masculine. Oh, you've got miracles coming as well. So you are manifesting a miracle. It's going to come after a storm because there's a rainbow there. Yeah, because here comes a storm. You've got the power of the universe behind you, helping you. And it's a time of new beginnings for you, new day dawning, embracing the new. Could even be embracing a new kind of self that's coming forth here. One that's more enlightened, more spiritual. All right, let's pull some guidance from your spiritual team. Okay. Divine Feminines, you got a message to nurture all you love. So I think you do. I think you are very supportive. And you need to nourish your soul. There's a need for you to pamper yourself, look after yourself, and protect the wild and green. You may have an idea or a passion where you're helping Mother Earth, Mother Nature, animals. All right, Divine Masculine. Or you got a message to hear the ancient ones. Your angels and spirit guides are communicating with you quite strongly. Do not fear the unknown. So again, it's a need for you to step outside of your comfort zone and take risks. You could also be in learning about your spiritual side. Oh, you pulled a new day dawning on top of a new beginning. Hello, new life chapter starting for you. Pull you some guidance from the Nature's Whispers Oracle. Okay. This is for the girls. There's a need for you to go into deep contemplation, find your strength, your warrior spirit. It's going to lead to transformation. Guys, you've got a message to seek beauty in your life. You need to pamper yourself more. Find those moments of joy where you're just really relishing in who you are and nurturing yourself. All right, some final messages. Firstly, for the Divine Feminine. Clear guidance. Oh, it's really thinking about it. Okay. You've got to look deeper into your fear and what's holding you back in life, because they're saying you've got the divine power embedded in you. You are limitless, but right now you're holding yourself back out of fear. Okay. Divine masculine. You've got to build on your inner strength. So you do have a lot of strength within you. You are feeling quite grounded right now. But there is more that you can achieve. There's more potential within you. Okay, final message for the Divine Feminine. Oh, you've got Labradorite, which is all about free will. It's up to you what you do with your life. No one's going to force you to do anything. No one's going to force you to get out of your comfort zone. It's up to you what you do in terms of creating the life you want to live. Divine Masculine. Oh, you've got Pyrite, which is sparks of life. There is a re-emergence happening within your soul. Now, Pyrite represents good luck. It is fool's gold. So it's almost like Spirit saying you want the real thing, not the fool's gold. You're nearly where you want to be. Now, Pyrite, I actually did have on one of our decks today. It is a beautiful sparkling stone. Often we can find it embedded in other rocks, yeah. It's very heavy. So you are coming to life. All right, those are your messages. If you enjoyed this reading, hit that thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Take it easy. And for now, much love, much light. Namaste.